Morning gardener. I'm out here looking at my grapevines. I see got these little buds here getting ready to burst. There's another one there. And you can see all the blooms on the tree that I call the cherry tree. And they are all being tackled by pollinators. Here's my other grapevine. It's going to probably be very hard to tell if it's showing any activity. There's one of the buds there and one here. There's some here and there. Well, it's been fed and everything. It's been fed. Over here. And see all the brown refuse on the ground? Look at all this. This is how my garden gets fed every year. This is chop and drop. This is also when the weeds stand up in the winter and then the weather knocks them down and they go back into the ground. So I'm hanging from a tree there. I'll get that. And see over here, all the ground is covered. And all up here, this is all been this is all covered. This is food. It happens every year, like clockwork. This is my kiwi plant. It's leafing out, which means to me that the cats did not kill it. Yeah, it's all the way up the ladder this year. I see it's all the way up there. There's two of the leaves there. There's on the opposite side of the leg of the ladder. It's all up there in these tangled trees. It's real good. Kiwi. All because I did a little feeding to it, help it out. And at the base of it, I had to recover the leaves because the cats were digging the roots out of the ground. They love these plants. They love these plants. It's a kiwi, folks. Isaiah kiwi. Doesn't need a male or female. It produces on its own. We got butterflies out here. We got some small flying insects. I don't know what they are. Oh, there's a honeybee. Oh my goodness. We don't see these all the time, especially not this early in the year. And it's eating. Bumblebees. They're all out here today. Let me get away from this tree. I let them do their thing. That's one thing about gardening you should know. Always let them work. Yep. I got another grapevine here. And it's going to be budding out soon as well. Well, let's see now if this tree has come out. This peach tree has come out. Oh, the blossoms are opening since yesterday. There we go. All those beautiful big blossoms. Never seen anything like it. They weren't like this any of the years I had these trees until I started using a funnel to put the look at that. Beautiful peaches. And these are incredible tasting peaches, but I gotta say something here. Something got me puzzled here. Maybe some of you might be able to figure it out. This is supposed to be a Hail Haven. Hail Haven peach. Look at the blossoms on it. This is a Hail Haven peach. That's what it's supposed to be. This one over here I planted is a Hail Haven peach. And look at the blossoms now. See? Totally different. I'm not complaining, but I do know these peach trees are different. And when they sold them to me, this was sold to me by that store that always mix up the orders. Totally mixes them up. And so I'm not mad. I'm happy. But look at all these blooms, folks. These are never. This tree never did this until I started messing around with that fertilizer. Look at it. Never seen this do this before. Never. Now this is the Georgia peach, and it's just opening up. See, look, the blooms are on it. This one never ever had more than about 4 or 5 blooms on it. The whole 4 years I've owned it at a time. 4, 5, 3, sometime 2. But I did some brutal stuff to it this year. I put that fertilizer right down at the root. And it's a slow bloomer because of the type tree it is. Over here is another one from that real bad company. Now this one here was accidentally sent to me. They sent it to me. It came in a box. They went out of business. I tried to call them back, tell them that they sent me they sent me a tree that I didn't order. See that? And they're looking at it real hard. That's that praying mantis nest. Hasn't opened as of yet. None of them have. And these trees are doing good, just great. This is an Alberta. Always sends its blossoms out first, but you can see it in fact has different blossoms on it. Totally different than the other trees. I am working on pollinating with a Q-tip because I did not see any bees on these blossoms. Now these are peaches, and they have male and female parts. And I'm going to do as many as I can. Gently brush the female parts with the and I got that all done. I'm just using a Q-tip. That's the job. This is the plum tree. Some have not opened, but most have. I saw some pollinators flying around. That's a good sign. All blossoms. And this is the one that was moved twice and put it in a spot for the final sit down with the spot. This one here, same type of tree, but not as much going on here. It's a slightly, about the same size tree. In fact, they almost look identical. And you see a couple of blossoms on it because this one was not treated with the same amount of attention as far as adding that fertilizer to it at the root base. All we have is four flowers on it. This tree was planted. It's doing good, but it just doesn't have as much flowers on it. This one right next to it that was treated extremely a great deal with the fertilizer. These flowers almost past their flowering date, but the whole tree is loaded with these flowers. This is a Santa Rose plum. We'll see what happens with it. The trees are definitely, with these grapevines, are definitely blossoming out. Here and here. They're behind the ones I put in years ago. More established ones. Grapevines are, you see, they're really leafing out. There's a couple there, you see. I hear a bee. Oh, here he is. Let me move away because I want him to work. Folks, I'm going in because I got bees out here working, not the regular honeybees, but the bumblebees working the trees. And I much rather have him work than to take videos. So we'll come back at a later date, but right now they're working and they got a job to do, so I'm gonna stay out of their way.